Once you have completed all 3 of your Zodiac prints, it's time to trim and addition them. So I'm going to start with my white one. And what I want to do is to achieve an even border as large as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure my shortest side and see what I get. So I get about an inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a 1-inch border for all of my prints to be uniform. So measuring from the edge of the print, I'm going to carefully in pencil lightly mark 1 inch. And I'm gonna go ahead and mark it multiple times. So that way I know I have a straight, even border when I line them up. So I'm gonna go down measuring multiple times and then lining the edge of my ruler up with the edge of my paper and connecting those dots that I just created. I am going to measure one more time just to be sure. I'm going to go ahead and lightly draw a line. Now, I'll continue to do that for all 4 sides before I carefully trim this print. Once I've measured all 4 sides, I'll grab a nice pair of scissors and I will very carefully cut along each line until I have a nice even border around the entire print. So they say measure twice, cut once. So if you draw your line and it doesn't look quite right, I would definitely double check, measure again until all 4 sides look nice and even. So after I cut this, I'll go in with my pencil and erase any stray marks. So last side, take your time. It's really helpful to use a decent pair of scissors. Okay, so now once that's done, go up and clean away any little stray pencil marks left behind from my measuring. Make sure it's all nice and clean. You might have a tiny bit of ink on your border, and that's okay. We just try hard to keep the print clean, but sometimes it happens. And then once all 3 have been cut with a 1-inch border, it's time for me to addition this print. So I have 3 prints, and there's a special way to sign and label prints in printmaking. So what I'm going to do is on the right hand side, I'm going to sign my name in pencil, always in pencil. In the middle, I'm going to go ahead and title it. So I'm going to title mine 1986. And then on the far right, I'm going to write 1/3. This is the addition. I've made 3 of these prints, and the white was the first one that I made. So it's 1/3. The orange will be 2/3, and the green will be 3/3 to represent all 3 prints in my set.